Yep, that's what I was expecting. 82. I'll do his talents next week. I can still do some tomorrow, I think. I just want to do some... I just want to do artifacts. I'm gonna get Child the best artifacts he can have. I already have some solid pieces for him. Just missing a little bit, a couple pieces, maybe one piece really.
Yes.
Alright, relax yourself. Right. Why is my phone screen turning off? Can it stop doing that? I think there's something wrong with my phone. I think that's what it is, because even when I'm not doing, even like randomly if I'm just looking at my phone, it just refreshes. Like the whole screen just like goes blank for a second and then refreshes. That's not a big deal, but I think that's what's making the stream turn off. Fucking both ice pieces, but could be good pieces. Nope. Defense. Defense. Jesus Christ. Why? Why do you do this to me, game? Okay, that's fine. This domain's pretty nice. I mean, the design. God's sakes. Standing on the stupid platform. Oh, you... Okay, fine. It's the last run we need to do anyway. Is that a circlet or a sands? Either way, this is the well. This one needs to be good. I'll check this first because it's less important. Decent could be good. What about this? Was the important one? Ah, not too bad. Could roll well. Could roll well if it rolls in. If the last one rolls crit rate, energy recharge, or elemental mastery, then nothing rolls into flat shit. Then it's usable. Don't really care about 4 stars, but I check them anyway. Just in case they're amazing, like, and they could be perfect. And then they might be worth rolling. Yeah, that's an upgrade on that one at least. And then this one's still the best one, I think. That's still probably the best one. Well, this one could be very good as well. No, not that one. That one could be pretty decent if the last one rolls into crit rate or crit damage. And then you avoid the defense. Then it could be good. But this one's probably more ideal. More easy. Right, let's see how it rolls. Which one to roll first? What's more important? Let me roll this one because this one looks very promising. All you have to do is just not get any flat defense. Surely this artifact has to come out well. Like, if this artifact comes out shit, I swear, man. Like, it's gonna be fucking annoying, really. Like, it has to come out good. Like, there's no way it's all gonna roll into defense or something. I'm gonna roll 4 stars first. No, I wanna... I'm gonna roll all 4 stars first to try and get double EXP. I've got quite a bit of artifacts. I've been saving, waiting for you to watch. So maybe give me good luck with these artifacts. Crit rate, crit damage, energy recharge. Please, more like crit rate or crit damage. Oh, 2 times EXP. Energy recharge. Alright, I take it. It was a good roll into energy recharge. That's like an 11 point. Ah, that's because we got 2 rolls. We got 2 rolls into energy recharge. That's not too bad. It's not ideal. It's not fucking ideal, but it's better than it going into the flat defense, that's for sure. I'm scared to roll that now. I'll keep rolling that, but let me roll a bit into this one now. Hit. No double EXP. Energy recharge. Oh, this is a good artifact. It's all pretty solid substats. I mean, obviously HP, I don't really want HP, but that's better than it being flat HP or flat defense, so it's not too bad. So we'll see. It's looking pretty good at the moment. Do you know what? I'm gonna roll some 5 stars as well because why not? I'm gonna get rid of some of these. Let me try to get some double EXP on some of these. Circlet, yes, circlets with defense, circlet with attack, that's both shit. Goblets, attack goblet. I think an attack goblet's always going to be useless. So this is useless as well. Sands. I can leave it, I guess, for now. I should just get rid of this, but I'll leave it for now. That's ugly. Circlet, never gonna really use that. Yeah, fuck it, that can get sent. Double EXP, please. No double EXP. Oh, why, man? Why HP? Out of all the things you can go into, you roll into HP. Oh my god. Like, this one is already shit, but I do have a different water goblet, but then I don't have a different circlet. I don't have a Heart of Depths circlet to replace this. That's shit as well, though. Okay, okay. It's still okay. I have to keep rolling this. If it rolls into HP one more time, then I might get rid of it. I might straight put this one into a different one. If it rolls energy recharge or HP percent, I might get rid of it because it's pissing me off. It's useless. These are all useless as well, really. Useless. Useless, really. Goblet. don't think that's. I'm just gonna leave it just in case, but that one's useless. Double EXP. Oh, nice. Oh, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. Come on, man. How? I should still roll it though. I think I should still roll it. It still looks alright. Like it still looks decent. Or am I just kidding myself? Like it's. Ugh. Can somebody in the chat tell me? Like, there's 4 people watching right now. I know there's some people that play Genshin. Should I carry on rolling this? Because I really don't think so. I'm not sure. It's rolled into rolled energy recharge, then rolled HP, then energy recharge. You could roll 1 crit rate, 2 crit rate, 1 crit rate, 2 1 crit damage. How decent is it gonna be? Like, it's gonna be okay, but it's not gonna be great. It's really annoying. Flowers. Heart of Depth. Do I have any better flower? This could roll decent. Only if it rolls into crit rate. Crit rate is a must. Because we have no crit rate weapon for child. So we need big crit rate. This is the problem. So these artifacts are really fucking me. Honestly, they're really fucking me. Like, I just need crit rate. And nothing wants to roll crit rate. Because that is the problem. I have no good weapon for child. I'm gonna have to use that stupid Windbloom fucking old weapon from the event. That's my only option at the moment. I'm gonna leave that there for now. I'm gonna keep rolling this one. HP Sands. No good substats that can go. Bullshit as well. Some of these can probably go because I got quite a few flowers that look ugly here. Like, look at this. This looks pretty hideous. Kinda. This one looks pretty bad. Yeah, that one's awful. HP circlet, that can go. Defense circlet, that can go. This can probably go as well, but well, max. Okay. I wasn't really expecting double EXP since we just got it. Attack circlet, no. Crit damage, but leave it. Sans defense, could leave it just in case I ever need it one day. That is pretty ugly. I mean, those substats are awful, so I'm just gonna get rid of that. That's a good crit damage circlet. I must have forgot that I've got that. Ah, but it's electro resistance. But still, I could use this for child instead of the one that I was about to use on him because he doesn't need. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try. I need to remember that in a second. Swap that over to child. Might even roll that. That's a very funny looking goblet right there. Look at those substats. That's so weird. HP, flat HP, HP, defense, attack. That's just ugly. Like, I mean, it's just weird. It's just why would you want this? No crit rate, no crit damage. Only the attack percent is useful. It's just a mix of everything. It's just so useless. Like, Sans defense. This one's ugly. This is useless as well. Useless. 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 Please, crit rate. Oh my god. Why are you doing this to me? Why are they doing this to me? Why? Why? Can somebody tell me why are they doing this to me? Is there something I'm missing? Am I missing something about Child? Does he need super high energy recharge? Because as far as I'm concerned, he doesn't fucking need super high energy recharge. You give me 22% energy recharge here and 11% here. That's already 33% energy recharge. I don't need that much. Fuck me. It could still be good, like, you know, if I get it to plus 20, if it rolls into crit rate twice, that's still decent. But it's just, what's the chances of that happening now? It's so annoying. Right, let me give him that crit damage. Yeah, that's the one. See, because he's got 18% crit rate right now. Because his fucking artifacts are trash. Nothing wants to roll into crit rate. It's not gonna go up. It's not going up at all. I really am wondering if I should already roll this into a different one. Crit rate here. Defense, HP, attack, crit rate, attack. Crit rate element. That one's good. This one could be good. This one looks like it could be better. But it's still not a bad artifact though, that's the problem. This is a good artifact, especially for a support. See, if I had Shinshu on this account, right? I'd be like, oh, that's fine. That will just go on Shinshu instead. Don't worry about that, child. You'll get a different one. But I don't have Shinshu on this account, so this is useless to me. So I don't know, you know? I don't know if I should carry on rolling it or if I should just go for the next one now. If I should start doing the next one. I should probably just keep it, roll it to plus 20 no matter what happens, keep it, and put it on Shinshu eventually. If it rolls crit rate or crit damage now, then it might be decent. But really, I need crit rate. I really need crit rate. So that's the problem here. It's not a bad artifact. It's still good. 22% energy recharge is a good thing. It's just not good for Child and not good for my build. Like, if I had a crit rate weapon on Child, I'd be like, whatever, man. Whatever it gives me, I'll take it. But I need crit rate because I don't have a good weapon for him. So this is the problem. It's not like, well, I just take whatever I can get. Like with Hu Tao or whatever, you know, it's different. Because she's got high crit rate. Well, actually, she's got high crit damage. Because, look, he gets hydro damage from being ascended and whatnot. How do I check what is Hu Tao's original crit rate? Okay, there you see it there. when she gets ascended, her crit damage goes up. Same with Xiao, his crit rate goes up when he gets ascended. So it's kind of easy to build Xiao and Hu Tao. But Child, he gets hydro damage, which is still good. That's great. So you getting up to like fucking 100% hydro damage bonus or some shit. Right now he's on 68, but he's not max. He's on plus 16 hydro damage, so it will go up another like, I don't know, 15%. So he'll be on like 80% hydro damage bonus. But that means I need to get crit rate from somewhere, either being a weapon or artifacts. And I don't have no good crit rate artifact to put on him, and I want crit damage as well. I'm not gonna run him with a crit rate circlet, fuck that, because then he's gonna have like fuck all crit damage. Like fuck running him with like 50 crit damage or like 80 crit damage like it is right now. That's dead. He's not gonna do shit. He's gonna do little damage still. I want him on crit damage with like, you know, something like at least 140 crit damage and like at least 35% crit rate, so that he's just dishing out some good damage here and there, and somewhat consistently. You know, the more crit rate the better, but you know, at least a certain amount. Right now I'm on 18. I need that to be at least like 35, 40 really. Minimum 40 really. Like 30 is too low, 35 is a bit too low. 40 at least, it's not too bad. But yeah, this hasn't gone to plan as I would have liked. Nothing's rolled crit rate so far, so it's a bit worrying. I'm gonna roll this run. I'm gonna roll this and see. Hope this goes into crit rate, and that can save everything. If everything rolls into crit rate on this, then amazing. We don't give a shit about anything else really, because this just makes it will make a huge difference to the rest of the set. Let me just roll these fucking all these low ones. I mean, we'll just get rid of all these 1-stars and stuff. Elemental Mastery, okay, I'll take that. Son of a bitch, man. If it don't roll into crit rate once, I swear. Fucking bastards, man. This game hates me. Game fucking hates me. Rolls 19% defense. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, really and truly, this rune should be dead to me at this point already, because it's fucked me already. But the issue is I don't have loads of artifacts to choose from. That's an awful weapon. It's just a fucking awful weapon. Never gonna use that. Absolute bitch game though, I swear. I might as well just keep rolling this because I don't have a better option than this anyway, so just hope it rolls into crit rate at least once. Oh, fuck's sake. Fucking piece of shit, man. Don't have a better option. I could roll this whole one into that, but that could work out worse even. Then I could have 0 crit rate, 0 elemental mastery. Everything rolls into HP. Or fucking last one goes flat defense as well and everything rolls bad. It's not worth it. Double EXP please. Double EXP please, thank you. And that's all my artifacts, okay. I've got a couple 5 stars I can get rid of, I suppose. Goblet, attack, goblet, attack, goblet, HP. And I'm almost out of money anyway. Can't even get it to level 20, I don't think. And I'm pretty much out of artifacts as well. Yeah. I mean, it's not gonna get me up to there anyway. That was awful. That was awful. Everything went wrong. I don't think I landed a single good roll. Oh wait, one good roll. It went once into elemental mastery. This one rolled everything into energy recharge. This one rolled energy recharge, HP, and then energy recharge. So, yeah, that was fucking awful. So yeah, Child's not close after that. After that artifact fucking whatever you want to call it. If it rolled well, like if everything rolled well, rolled into crit rate and stuff, then he'd be on like, let's say 35% crit rate or something. I'd be like, oh look at that. He's almost usable. I can fucking power him up soon and, actually play with him. But at this state, he's so far away from being usable that, yeah, this is like, nah, pointless to even try. But whatever. PS5 controllers are pretty shit. I don't know why, like, it's already, the buttons are already getting sticky, like, I don't know how. Fucking controller's clean. Nothing's gone into it or anything, but the buttons are getting sticky. Am I bothered to go around doing my artifact run? Let me just do the easy ones. This is what you call a lazy artifact run. I'm not moving more than like 20 meters away. Alright, this is more than 20 meters. But still. Aye. Aye. This one. See, this one's nice and close, nice and easy. That's it. I'm not really lazy to kill shit, I'm just lazy to run about like. There is another artifact this way though. I will just go, I'm just gonna run past all of these lot. I do want all of this though. This one's nice and close as well. See, these two is the ones that I really can't bother to do, because you have to fly all the way. Actually, I'm already contemplating it. I'm like, it is kind of worth it. There's like two in this spot over here. All right, I don't feel that lazy anymore. Now that I've started the run, I might as well do it. I'm just feeling demoralized after those artifact rolls. All that work for that bullshit. Saved up all the nice artifacts, like, oh, this could roll very nicely, and it all rolls into bullshit. Oh, chilies. That's gonna be added on into my run. I only thought there was a batch of chilies on the other side. chilies over here as well, but they respawn like every 48 hours. I might as well do this one. I'm gonna grab this horsehair just because I suspect, well, I've been told we're gonna need it for the housing shit. And then because I'm not feeling lazy anymore, I need to go grab these couple artifacts on this run that I didn't do. Nice, it's nighttime, so this old man's not standing here, so I can easily grab this shit. Usually I don't bother, just because they're there, and it's just annoying. And then I'm just gonna grab this artifact here, this shit here, and then that's it. Well, I mean, that's it for here. Then I'm gonna go over here. They haven't respawned yet. The silk, what's it called? Silk something silk? I don't even know. Where am I going? If only all of this was artifacts, that would be great. Instead of these fucking vegetables and shit. And then I'm pretty sure that's everything apart from Starglow Cavern. Yeah, pretty sure that's it. Is he too tall? 2 greens. Oh, 3 greens. Nice. Okay. Where's that fire? Oh. I'm still gonna roll this to 20, obviously, because if it just rolls into crit rate once the last time, then it's still a good, very good circlet for me. Because I don't have a lot of crit damage circlets. And if it just rolls into crit rate once, that's good enough. Thank you. Thank you. At least you went into the crit rate for the last roll. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Is it so hard to ask for just to go into crit rate? Like, what, could you have not done that earlier as well, just to make my life a little bit easier? Like, if it went into crit rate early, right? Then I'm like, okay, cool, good. No matter what, it's decent. I don't have to go to plus 20 thinking, oh fuck me, this might be awful. You know what I mean? But it chose to make it hard for me. At least that's something. That's a decent thing. Circlet, like 40 elemental mastery, 7.4 crit rate. Would be nice if that defense percent was like attack percent. Then it would have been very, very good, really. But yeah, what can you do? That's why, you know, shouldn't roll it in the first place if you have better one. But I don't have better ones, so. There's no point in me rolling like that. I've got no fucking money. That takes them up to 22.1. Still not very good. Still needs a lot more. This could roll crit rate if I'm very lucky. Like if the next it could go into the 4th one being crit rate, and then I could be lucky. This could still roll. Could roll twice into crit rate if I'm lucky. This could roll twice into crit rate if I'm lucky as well. But it's very unlikely. And this one could roll once into crit rate. If all of that happened, then it would be alright. But that's not gonna happen. So I'm gonna have to fucking swap something at some point. I'm gonna have to find a better one. Or it might be fine, you know, it might be alright. It's just that I'm gonna have to fucking get a better weapon for him, that's the thing. I'm gonna have to get a crit rate weapon for him at some point. But I don't know how, when. I might just keep rolling into, keep wishing into the weapon banner. And hope that I get the bow. I don't think this bow is good either for him. No. Indeed. It's a bit annoying. What will help is that we're definitely gonna run Hu Tao with child, and Hu Tao has some sort of crit rate buff. 12% crit rate buff for 8 seconds after. So basically, the way I'll run it is I'll go child at the end after Hu Tao, and then that will give child a 12% crit rate buff for 8 seconds as well. So that will be helpful. Other than that, I can't really think of anything else that's gonna help in that department. He ain't got no crit rate buff nowhere, no. See, he needs to crit as well. Look at that. When Tartaglia is in Foul Legacy, Raging Tide's melee stance, on dealing a crit hit, normal and charged attacks apply the Riptide status effect to opponents, which is very important. Because that Riptide status shit, where is it? Opponents affected by... Why am I reading like that on purpose? I don't know why. Opponents affected by Riptides will suffer from AoE hydro damage effects when attacked by Tartaglia in various ways. Damage dealt in this way considered normal type, blah 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 blah. Basically, you'll be doing more damage. So, yeah, you want to be fucking critting. And it occurs every 0.7 seconds. So, the more you crit, the better. You want it to happen every fucking hit, essentially. So, you want him critting nearly all the time. Which isn't obviously possible unless you like you don't want to run anyone on low crit damage, like any damage dealer on low crit damage, so you're never gonna have him on like 100% crit rate, but you want him to have like a good 60% crit rate or something, and I don't know how that's possible without a good weapon. Unless you've just got literally god artifacts where each fucking piece has like 15% crit rate. It's possible, it's just very hard to do, it's very hard to get. And then even if you did have all that crit rate on your artifacts, you wouldn't have that much crit damage on your artifacts probably. So it's still not that optimal probably. Optimal build is probably something like 60% crit rate, 220 crit damage or something like that's like realistic. With elemental damage, decent attack bonus, some elemental mastery, some energy recharge, and that's about it. That's all you really care about. Same goes for anyone really, unless they are like mostly a support, and then you might want more energy recharge over other stuff. Like the way I built my Beidou. See, my Beidou works very well right now. The only thing that is not working right now is that she needs electro damage. Do I have electro damage yet? I might. I do. I have one. Okay. I'm gonna have to put that on her soon. What does she have right now? I need to see how I'm gonna build her. I could probably Sacrifice. No. It's real tough. Because I don't have a good weapon for Beidou either. That's the issue. Mm. 163 energy recharge seems to be a decent amount. Oh wait. Ah. It isn't. It's good, but it's because of the weapon as well. That's why she's getting her energy recharge quite often as well. Because of the effect, the extra particles. It's not that 160 isn't good, it's that on Beidou she just needs a lot of energy recharge. Like people say, even on 200% energy recharge, it's still not enough for you to have it up like constantly to get it back all the time. But with this weapon, you get some more energy. You get 6 energy every 10.5 seconds for a crit hit. I don't know if 6 is a lot, I'm not sure, but it helps. I want to build her on electro damage, but I mean I will. It's not. It's just that I have to. It's just a budget build. Like it's still gonna be better than what it is now, but I have to still leave the crit rate on her. So I'm gonna have to sacrifice something. I'm gonna have to put this onto her. Yeah, that's alright. Oh, interesting. This goblet right here can go straight into that. I don't have the money right now though, fuck's sake. I've got like 0 money. I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna forget. I need to put that attack goblet right into that electro goblet for Beidou right away. I need to remember though. I'm gonna have to try and remember to do that whenever I have money, like tomorrow, after doing some commissions or something. Well, I'll get a bunch of money tomorrow because Battle Pass refreshes tomorrow. So we'll get that 320,000 there. Should get to level 50 tomorrow. I'm sure I'll remember to do that Beidou thing. Man, it's a good thing, but it's a bad thing at the same time because there's what? How long left? 14 days left of getting nothing from the battle pass, and then it doesn't. It's like it's annoying. You'd expect the battle pass to come back straight away as soon as that 14 days finished. That's what I was expecting. Then it takes another fucking week or something. It's just like a whole week or 2 or however long it was, I can't remember, of just nothing. The game is very hard to play free to play. Like, without all of these resources, these bottom resources here, like, how do you play the game? Like, how are you people playing the game without all these resources, without even buying the battle pass? Like, all this money. Like, look at the money difference that you're getting. Like, I'm getting both of these, right? And people that are not paying for the battle pass, you only get 32,000 here compared to 96 plus 32, and I'm broke. Like, you know what I mean? So imagine being free to play. Like, what you can plus 20 an artifact once every 2 weeks or something. Like, what is this? Come on, man. How are you supposed to play the game like that? It doesn't make sense. I don't understand how anyone's free to play on this game because it just doesn't make sense to me. I'm broke. You see what I mean? I have no money. And yet I've always got stuff to do, like more artifacts and shit. Like this is literally so much money, like 240,000 plus 80,000, that's 320, 320, 320. So that's 960,000 more out there. There's 240,000 here. 240 here, 240 here. Uh, it's a little bit less. That's like 188. Yeah. Like if you add up all of this money, right? I don't know. I can't bother to do the maths right now, but 1.8. Oh, it's not even that difficult. I'm just tired. It's very easy to work it all out, but I'm so tired. I'm not that tired, but I'm exaggerating. It's like 10 mil or something. Like I've spent like 10 mil of this battle pass money and I'm broke and I've still got more shit to do. So how are people playing this game free to play, bro? Like I don't get it. I really don't. Not to mention the other stuff. Look, the weapon enhancement stuff. Jesus Christ. I have barely any weapon enhancement ores. If you're free to play, like what weapons are you using? Like level 50 weapons still or something? Like it's a joke. It's too hard. It's way too hard to be free to play on this game. And like I'm not even like, I don't have that much shit. Like my weapons, like I only have what, 4 level 80 weapons. Now most people pay for stuff, but there is free to play players out there. And I'm just thinking, how the fuck are you like doing it? Like it's just impossible to me. It seems pointless in a way because you're making such slow progress that it's just like almost pointless. Like what? Like it's like what I said about the artifact thing. It's just what? How can you? How, you literally can't even plus 20 an artifact in like a week or something. Or if you run out of money on free to play, like how long is it gonna take you? Again, just to be able to save up a little bit of money just to plus 21 artifact. It takes you forever. That's even talking about fucking artifacts. There's like you have to spend money on so much things on this game. Talents, weapon fucking leveling up, weapon ascending characters. Like you need so much money on this game. Like that's why it's even that same thing I said to T Dot back then when he like this was when he was like level 25 and I was like level 20 or something. I was like, how do you have 500,000 more off? Because to me, at that point, I was always broke because I always kept doing things. And it's the same point, it's the same for me now. Like, I don't know, like certain whales have a lot of money, but that's because they spend ridiculous amounts of money on the game. Like normal people, I don't think you can save up money on this game, and if you are, then you're an idiot because you're clearly not doing something right. You're not fucking powering up your shit enough. If you're saving money, what are you saving money for? Or like, there is like the only way you could play free to play it, right, is if you solely focus on like 4 characters and that's it, and you don't fuck around with anything else, because you don't have the resources or the money or anything to be able to build another character, or you'd have to build only 8. And that's it, and you can't change from that 8 because there's too much work and too much materials and shit. That's how I see it. and then you'd never even get your character. That's why this is why I'm struggling to play my second account. Like I'm just so bored of it. It's so boring being free to play. It's unreal. Like I'm like I don't even want to ascend anyone past level 70. Fucking artifacts are just a myth. It feels like I'm never gonna get artifacts on that account. Or like even when I do, like where's the money gonna come from to level them up? You know what I mean? It's just it feels like it's not possible to play that account. That's why I was very tempted to buy the battle pass and stuff like that on that account, but then I was just like, why? I might not be bothered at that account at some point anyway. But yeah, being free to play in this game is basically impossible. Like I don't know how people do it. Oh, fuck me, man. Resin as well, like, you know what I mean? They don't even get that bonus one resin. Might not feel like a lot, because it isn't. It's still something, though. Just need more resin. Oh, yeah. I guess so. I mean, they make money from a lot of things, in a lot of ways. I suppose if you're free to play, you have to do Lee lines to get money. Like, this is the thing, right? There is ways, it's just very, very slow. Like, you can play the game, it's just very slow. If you don't have the battle pass, if you don't get, like, daily primo gems, everything is just so slow and so boring. Takes ages to make any progress. I'm not complaining about the game. I'm just saying that the game, like, when you don't put any money into it, it's almost impossible to play. Because I'm broke right now, and you know, I buy the battle pass. I've bought primo gems, etc. But yeah, that's what I was gonna say. For me, I don't really do Lee lines for money. I just wait for events, get it from Battle Pass, etc. But I imagine if you're free to play, then you probably do have to do Lee lines just for money. I mean, I do it sometimes, but rarely. It's only if I'm just impatient. Events definitely help free to play players. I suppose that's one thing. Get quite a lot of good stuff from events. It's really those quiet periods of the game that are really a struggle. No events, no battle pass, nothing to aim for in a way, or no big rewards or anything, no big boosts. That's when the game just becomes a bit meh, waiting for shit. Like, I'm not even finished the battle pass and I'm already like, it's gonna be long to get money again for the next 14 days or even longer. It's gonna be a struggle to get money and character EXP, and we're not gonna get any fragile resin and no extra fucking talent materials or anything. So yeah, to me it's the battle pass really that's long. Like, I finish the battle pass like halfway through every single time, and I don't even sweat. Like, I'm not even try harding. You know what I mean? Like, there's 14 days left. Got 3 levels left. I've hit the weekly XP limit this week. It's gonna reset in 5 hours. I'll finish it in like in the first day because I'm just gonna do all the easy stuff, all the easy weekly missions, and boom, battle pass is done. Then I have to wait what? I don't even know. I'm guessing like 21 days because I don't think it's gonna be a battle pass straight away as soon as the next one ends. I mean, as soon as this one ends. So I reckon you're gonna have to wait like a week for another battle pass. So it's like 21 days of just slow progress, which is annoying. I don't know why it's like that. Like, did they not calculate it properly, or what? Like, I don't understand. Or uh, is it for casuals? What about us people that play every single fucking day? Like, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of us. That's most people. Like, what about the 14 days? What about the other 14 days, mate? You know? It is too long. Like, did they not calculate it out? Like, they could have even spread it out better so that, you know, at least you don't finish it halfway through and then have to wait 14 days or 21 days or however long it's going to be. If it was spread out better, then at least I wouldn't be complaining as much. But because I finish it fucking so early every single time, it's going to be dead for the next 21 days, like. Maybe. Could be some sort of psychological fucking marketing. But I suppose as long as there's some events and stuff during that time, then it's alright. It's not too bad. because you get enough materials from that as well. Like most events, you get some good materials, you get some character EXP and Mora plus Primo gems. But when there's nothing, then yeah, it's dead. It's just slow progress, and you got barely anything to do. That being said, I don't have anything to do right now. That's why I'm just chatting shit. And because I was rolling up. Because I'm tired. I have lots to do tomorrow though. All the battle pass stuff. Weekly stuff. And yeah, get more from bounties and requests as well. That's good. I'm just gonna have a look if there's some enhancement ores over here. Always forget about this one. I want to go kill this Pyro guy. This Pyro Fitsui guy. At least he dropped a purple. Almost friendship level 9. I want to build her soon as well. That's the so, it's a lot easier to build her as well. This is the thing. That's why I might even build her soon. Straight after Tartaglia, I might get her to level 70 and then put a easy build on her. Because the thing about her, right, is I've got her on C2 now. Which means she needs 0% crit damage. I mean crit rate, sorry. You can have her on 0% crit rate and it's still gonna hit for 100% crit rate on her burst. So you can just stack her with stack her on fucking as much crit damage as you can. Put her on as little as crit rate as you want. Get as much elemental mastery, I guess, as you want. I don't know. But it's easy to build her anyway, because like even if you don't have, even if it's not like, you know, oh, like 240 crit rate, crit damage, I mean, like it's still, you know, just slap her on crit damage, 150 crit damage, 0% crit rate, she's still gonna hit her that 150 crit damage, you know what I mean? Like budget build, very easy to build her. And plus, the reason why I'm very interested in building her is because I looked at the numbers. Her skill damage is pretty good, like 341 on level 1 seems pretty good. Plus it does damage over time. And her whole kit just seems pretty decent. She's got a shield, does damage over time. So yeah, I quite like her. I want to try her. I haven't actually seen anything about her. I haven't seen anyone use her. I haven't seen any videos about her. I have seen some people say she's underwhelming, but wait, I think that whoever said that, that person said that they didn't even have C2. They said they tried her and she was quite underwhelming, but if they get C2, then they imagine that she'll be good. I don't think many people have her on C2. I don't think she's been in any character banners yet. Maybe she was at once, at the beginning. Not at the beginning, but when she came out. I'll have to see. I'll have to research her anyway. But she seems interesting. But yeah. Ain't got nothing else to do, I guess. Oh, money. I can get money. Oh, but I already plus 16 that artifact anyway. I mean plus 20 that don't even need the money anymore. But I'll do it now anyway, just because I'll forget later. It's not important anyway though. It's not even a lot of money. How much can I get from you? 18 times 1.6. It's alright. Something. I think, like, I'm not gonna get much better than these artifacts at the moment. Like, I could try and put these in, like, one of these, this one into the other one. Like, try put that into this and see if it rolls better, rolls into crit rate, for example. But, like, this, I'm gonna have to probably roll this and hope it goes well. It's not very good though, like, it's not very good. I can hope it rolls a little bit into crit damage and it will be okay for me. And like, I mean, I'm gonna have to use this, I guess. And this is not too bad, I guess, but maybe I could roll a different one. Like that one, maybe, I don't know. It's not gonna roll into crit rate anyway. It's very unlikely. So I'll probably have to keep going with this one. But then yeah, what I was gonna say is I think I'm just gonna have to stick with these ones and just wait till I get a good weapon for him. Which is gonna be like, you know, I don't know. I'm not sure because the issue is maybe from the next battle pass. Maybe from the next battle pass. Yeah, I mean, this could work. This could be good. I mean, it's one way or the other. I have no weapon for him that's crit damage or crit rate. If I get a crit damage weapon for him, then I'll find him a crit rate artifact for this spot, like this one, but not that one, obviously. Well, it could be that even, but probably not that anyway. I'll just leave that on sucrose, like not that. But you get the point. Like even this, like that could work, but it's not ideal either. But that will, oh, it would work. It would work. It's just not ideal. Or any crit rate artifact, you know what I mean? I could try get one. If I'm lazy to get one, I could use this one. And if I get a crit rate weapon, then I just leave this crit damage artifact. But until that point, I really think he's going to be pretty much unusable. Because there's just no way I'm going to get the crit rate or the crit damage to make him very good. Like, I could make him shit. I could put a crit rate. Like, I could do this. I could go like that. Give him that crit rate thing. Get that to plus 20 as well. And then... boom, he'll be on like 50% crit rate. But his crit damage is going to be nothing. So he's just going to be doing like fuck all damage anyway. You know what I mean? So it's like, who cares? Like, what's the point? He's gonna be doing like, I don't know, 2,000 a hit or something. Like, it won't be too bad, but it's just not gonna be, you know, what I'm looking for, what you expect. You want him to be doing like 5k here all the time, like everything, just big hits all the time. I don't know if you know if you remember how he looks like when he's attacking, but he does a lot of attacks, like, and you don't want to be seeing small PP damage like fucking 2k, 2k, 1k, like, you want to be seeing 5,000, 5,000 and shit. And without the crit damage, you're not going to really see that. Like, the way he's built right now, obviously I need to power this up as well to give him the attack. He would be doing 50% of the damage that I expect him to, or that I want him to be doing, really. Because he's got the crit rate that I want him to have, but he doesn't have the crit damage. So that's one way to look at it. Like, let's just ignore the attack and everything. He's got 40% 71. Let's say the 40% is okay. But then that crit damage has to be like 140 or something. Like I said earlier, like 140 is like minimum really that you want it to be. Like 120 even, like, is gonna be really the bare minimum. But you know, 71% crit damage is nothing. So if you have it like double that, it's gonna be doing quite a bit. It's like almost double the damage. Maybe a little bit less, but because I'm not sure how it works. I'm not sure how all the multipliers work, but I'm pretty sure, like, you know, if you had 160 crit damage, it would be basically like double the damage. So what we want is like that kind of crit rate, but like double that crit damage, and then it'll be alright. And the attack right now is shit because he doesn't have any attack artifact powered up. And then he'll be alright. But I also I kind of want to get him to level 80 as well, and I need to do his talents. I'm on the way. I've done a little bit. 4, 3, 4. but I want to get that minimum to like 666, and then he'll be alright. Then he'll be usable. And then he'll be doing like a good 5k damage here, there, all that. The kind of damage that I expect of him. But I just need that weapon. Need a weapon for him. That's why weapons are very important in this game. Like, it's just a fact. That's why there's a weapon banner. Like, by itself, you know what I mean? Only weapons, because weapons are that important. Weapons are equally as important as the characters almost. Because if you don't have a good weapon, you don't have shit. You have 50% of what you should have, really. You know what I mean? Because without the weapon, you're not doing what you should be doing. Like, you're only going to be doing like 50% of the damage that you should be doing, because you can't even get the build right. You can't even get the build to work. If you don't have a crit rate or crit damage weapon, then it's like you have to go crit rate on your circlet. You can't go crit damage, and it's gonna be like just not great one way or another. There's no way to go about it. You can go with there's some 3-star weapons that are crit damage weapons, but then your base attack's gonna be low, and they're not that great mostly. So yeah. I mean, it depends. Well, like when what I'm talking about really is more damage dealers, main damage dealers especially. Supports, it don't matter. Like, you know what I mean? You could put any weapon on them. Doesn't really matter. They're not there to do big numbers. They're there to support. But when it comes to your main DPS and sub DPS, you're gonna want crit rate. And you're gonna want damage. I was about to roll another joint for no reason. Like, I swear, I'm just doing this for no reason. I'm just because I'm chatting. Like, I just start rolling for no reason. But yeah, just to not get confused that, you know, characters are useless by themselves. No, but main DPS characters specifically, like let's say Hu Tao, right? For example, or a Shao. If you don't have a good weapon for them, they are not gonna be very good. They're gonna be very underwhelming. You have to have the right build. You have to have a main DPS build for them to do what they need to do. That's another thing, which is like another reason why I'm not bothered with the second account. Weapons. Like, Kaching is never gonna get another weapon. She's gonna be using that 3-star fucking sword forever. I don't want to ascend that shit. And I'm never gonna get a better weapon though. So she's gonna be stuck using that level 70 weapon forever. She's never gonna make any progress. And it's just dead. You know what I mean? I could get a... I can't even give her the battle pass weapon. Because I don't have the battle pass. So yeah, you see where I'm going with the free-to-play shit as well. Like, it's very difficult to even get a weapon or to even build a character. You can only do certain things. You can only do as much as what you have. Like, you have to work with what you got. And if you ain't got a lot, then you ain't got shit to do. I wish I had fucking Staff of Homer. I wonder if they're gonna rerun that banner at some point. If there's a Staff of Homer rerun, I will 100% keep wishing on that banner until I get Staff of Homer. Even if I don't get it, I will just put all my Primo gems into that banner until it finishes. Because it's ridiculously strong. Like, the amount of difference that it will make to Hu Tao is just crazy. And there's no other weapon that is going to do that for Hu Tao other than that weapon. That's why this game is a bit bullshit as well in some ways, in some respects. Because it's called power creeping. It's a locked power creep. Like, I can't get that fucking power boost unless I get that massive power boost unless I have that one specific weapon which is not available anymore. Like, it's not even, it was limited or whatever. It's not like I can't put it at all right now unless it gets rerun in another weapon banner or something. So what they do shit like this on purpose, and it's called I can't remember what it is. This fucking term. So it's like fear of missing out, basically. They do it on purpose so that people will put money into the game because they're scared that they're gonna miss out if they don't get this thing now, that they're not gonna have it later when they need it or whatnot. So people get everything when they can, and it does work because a lot of people have spent money on this game, and that's what people are doing now. They're scared that they're gonna miss out or something is gonna get buffed, like how exactly what happened with Zhongli. And why a lot of people are now just waiting for Zhongli rerun, and the next rerun is going to be. I'm telling, they're doing all this for money, and they are fucking winning. Like, literally, right? People missed out on Zhongli. They buffed Zhongli. Zhongli's amazing now. Everybody feels like they missed out, and they're going to rerun Zhongli soon, in the next patch or whatever. And then everyone's going to spend loads of money on just to get Zhongli. Do you think that's a fucking coincidence? Do you think that was not strategically done? Jesus Christ. They fully done that on purpose, like. It's not a coincidence that Zhongli is the next character being rerun, like. When they know that the whole community feels like they've missed out on Zhongli, so if Zhongli comes back now, they're gonna make a whole bunch of money. They did the same thing with Venti. Because a lot of people that didn't start the game when Venti was on the banner missed out on Venti, so they rerun Venti so that everyone can get Venti now. More like so that they can make more money. I mean, they're gonna make money one way or another, you know what I mean? I'm not complaining at them. But I am complaining at some of the ways that some of the things are locked behind money. It is a bit pay to win, even though it's a free game. It's a bit fucked. My throat is fucking dry as fuck. Run out of drink. Just drink some like 6-hour old tea. But again, it's not a huge deal. Like, the fact that I don't have Staff of Home or whatever, I don't really need it that much. People that feel like they need it are somewhat the problem. You see where I'm going? like I didn't wail on Tartaglia and Rosaria because of fear of missing out. I wailed on it because I just wanted shit to do, and I wanted child now so that I've got something to do, something to build and stuff. Nah, I'll get some. I just drank some tea anyway. I'm alright now. I'll get something in a minute. But it's the other people that are, they spending a lot of money on the game, on the fear of missing out and all of that. That is kind of a problem, but it's obviously not their fault. It's not their fault that they're being psychologically manipulated to spend money and, stuff like that. It's scummy tactics in a way. It's gambling tactics and stuff. It's the same thing that, a lot of people compare these games to gambling and stuff like that because it is. Like, I'm not saying they're necessarily the problem, but you know, it is what it is. Like I find that guy Tectone entertaining, but I think he's dumb as fuck as well at the same time. He says some of the most controversial shit. Like, he'll say one thing and then he'll contradict himself like 5 minutes later. Or he complains about shit, but then he spends loads of money, or he'll tell you to do one thing, but then he'll go against it. Like, it doesn't make a lot of sense in a lot of things. Like, if you're gonna fucking tell people to do things, then you have to do it yourself as well. Like, but he's just a mega whale. Like, how do you expect the game not to be easy when you have spent so much time on this game and so much money on this game? You've spent almost $50,000 on this game, and then you're like, it's so easy. Obviously, it's gonna be fucking easy. You've spent 50 grand on the game, you fucking idiot, bro. Jesus Christ. Are you retarded, like? Is he actually retarded? Like, does he not understand that if you spend 50 grand on a game, you're gonna be overpowered? Like for me, I can't beat fucking Spiral Abyss like by fucking sneezing on it. No, I can't even beat it at all. I can't even beat floor 11 at the moment because it's fucking stupid because I don't have Venti. Sure, if you have every single character in the game and you've got every single weapon in the game, then everything's going to be fucking easy for you. And if you've got every single thing, everything built, and you've got everything on talent 10, 10, 10 and shit, then sure, you are way ahead of the game. And you shouldn't be that far. That's the way they designed this game. It's supposed to be slow progress, and you're not supposed to be that far ahead of the game. But you've spent 50 grand on the game, so you are that far ahead of the game. You fucking mug. Jesus Christ, like, guy doesn't understand shit. Simple logic, like, simple fucking logic. Like, sure, there could be a little bit more difficulty here and there, but in general, that's just a you problem. Like, it's not a problem for everyone else. Everyone else hasn't spent 50 grand on the game and doesn't have fucking refinement 5 Staff of Homer or something. Well, he doesn't, I don't think. I think he spent 2 grand just to get 1 Staff of Homer, but still. But yeah, he's just dumb. Like, it doesn't make sense. What do you expect? If I spent that much money on the game, I'd be expecting to walk through the game. And I wouldn't be complaining because that's what I'd expect after spending that much money and that much time into the game. If you've invested that much into the game and invested that much time into the game and you have God artifacts, everything level 90 and all of this, then of course you're gonna walk through the game. You're gonna have to wait, mate. You're gonna have to wait like a year or something. You might as well put the game down for a year and then come back and then maybe, just maybe, you'll start to find some content that will be about where your fucking account is at. Because you've gone a bit overboard, son. You've gone a little bit overboard. It's like what I said as well previously. Like, who are you competing against? What are you competing for? I don't understand. Like, he's complaining that he's so far ahead of the game. But who told you to go get that far ahead of the game? Who were you competing with? What, YouTube? Twitch? Your comments? This is a problem. This is one of the problems. Like he probably felt like, oh, I need to be better than everyone else on this game. For what reason, bro? Now you're so far ahead of the game that you're complaining that the game is too easy. Oh, and they need to give me more content. It's way too easy. This guy doesn't make fucking sense, does he? Plus these people as well, right? Not only do they put that much money into the game, they also like they put money into it daily to fucking refresh their resin as much as they can, which is like 8 times a day, like 8 times 50. So that's like 400 resin a day that you can get, plus your daily 160 or whatever. But forget about the daily 160. So they do that every single day as well, which adds up to like $300 a fucking month. And then they expect not to be ahead of the game. Yeah, okay then. You lot are real fucking smart, man. I don't know about saying you lot because I reckon that like other people, like Asian guy Genshin, he fully is aware that he is ahead of the game and he is happy to be ahead of the game. He is fucking like, not just happy about it, he's smug about it. You know what I mean? He wants to be ahead of the game and he wants to be one of the highest ranking players on the game, highest level players on the game, and he's fine with that. But Tectone, for some reason, is like complaining that, oh, everything is too easy. I've spent 50 grand on the game, but I shouldn't be fucking walking through this. What are you talking about? Of course you should. So it's really just a him problem. I haven't heard anyone else complain. Like what do you expect? You're playing a PvE story game. How hard do you expect it to get? And imagine if the game was that hard that I needed to fucking have a Staff of Homer or something just to beat it. Are you dumb? What, you want me to spend 2 grand just to get a Staff of Homer just so I have a chance to fucking do certain things? Fuck off, man. The game is fine at the way it is. It's not too easy. The event might have been a little bit too easy. Could have been a little bit harder, yes. Like the extreme difficulty, I agree. Could have been harder. Like they could give you the rewards for doing normal and hard, and they could give you like just a small reward for doing extreme, just so it's there as a challenge. I understand that. That's perfectly fine. But you can't complain about anything else. Like you can't complain about being so far ahead of the game. Like when you spent 50 fucking grand on it. Of course you are. Of course you're fucking way ahead of the game. What are you, an idiot? What are you, some kind of idiot? You spent 50,000 pounds, $50,000 on this game. Honestly, man, it's so stupid. He probably is acting up for his stream and whatnot, but at the same time, I honestly feel like he's actually being serious. Like, oh, I'm 800% ahead of the game. Like, is this acceptable? Well, you spent 50 grand into the game, so probably, because you probably shouldn't have done that. The game wasn't really designed to be played that way. Like, you see how the game is designed, right? If you're lucky, then you'll have one 5-star weapon or something, maybe two. You'd be lucky, and you have to build your teams around that. They don't expect you to have 20 5-star weapons to choose from, and all of them level 90. So, the developers expect you to, like, maybe one account is suited to do this thing because they have this and that, and another account is more suited to do this because they have this and that. They don't expect you to have every single thing in the game so that you can just run through the game and do anything. Like, and it's just, oh, I can use this team for that, use this team for that. Mate, it's not how the game was designed to be played. Like, you're actually killing the randomness of the game in a sense by doing that. By getting every single character and shit so easy. Like, you've got, oh, C6 every character. What is the point? I don't really get it. For me, part of it is, the randomness and seeing who I have to build, who the game is forcing me to have to use, or what weapon I'm forced to use and stuff. You know, that's kind of how the game runs. You run with what you get. You have to work with what you get. But these people, they just slap more money into it. Like, nope, I want the best shit. I want all the best shit. And I want C6 this, and I want C6 that, and I want this 5-star, and I want that 5-star. Okay then, cool man. You have fun with your game then, if that's your game. But that's not exactly a game to me anymore. I don't know what you're doing. Like, I don't even know what you're playing. What are you playing at? It seems to me like it's like shopping, but it's like what's that thing? What's that thing that, like, disease, not disease, that disorder that those people, that shopping addicts have? It's like shopping addiction. It's just like an addiction to spending money. It's something like that, you know what I mean? Because it's not normal. And they just use the excuse of being content creators. But I'm telling you, they are just using that as an excuse, 100%. I know how these people think. They just enjoy being whales. I've explained this before. He's the type of person that would spend money in a game like this before he was a content creator. And being a content creator is just perfect for him because it enables him to do what he does. There's content creators out there that are free to play or minimal, you know what I mean? Like, you could be a content creator and spend the amount that I spend, or even, less or a little bit more, but you don't have to spend 50 grand. Nobody has to spend 50 grand. That is just atrocious. Yeah, they just want everything they can get, like, and I don't know. There's many things behind it. It's all psychological shit. There's many psychological reasons it could be behind it, you know what I mean? Like, he wants to stunt, or he wants to show off, or I don't know. But they use this excuse of I wanna showcase. I need to showcase this weapon, or I need to showcase C6 fucking whatever. Bro, you're just lying. You're just lying to yourself. Like nobody really gives a fuck about your showcase, you know what I mean? We just watch your content out of boredom and entertainment. Like we don't really care whether it's a C6 Rosario or a C1 Rosario. Like most times I'll click on his videos no matter what the title is, just because I want to watch Genshin related content and because he's entertaining. I don't care if it's a video about Rosaria being something or this or that, because I know that the way he makes videos and structures videos and the way he talks and stuff is entertaining, and I'll probably enjoy the video. It's nothing to do with the actual game content, like really and truly. Come on now, only nerds really care about like certain things, like oh C1 or C6 Rosaria showcase. Oh wow, I need to click on that and see how good C6 Rosaria is. Like, bro, do you think people really care about that? Most of your viewers and shit just watch you because you're entertaining. Nobody cares about that. Same way, I think like Asian guy Genshin, this other guy, like he's much smarter in that regard. I think he understands things like that way more. Like he understands why people watch him and stuff, and it's not because of this or that. That's why he memes himself and he makes jokes and stuff. Like he knows it's because he's funny and stuff, and he's like he's high level, yeah, but he's also entertaining. That's why he does loads of different shit. He does like fucking Genshin Millionaire. But he'll tell you straight. He spends money because he wants to, like because that's what he wants to do. He will do it. He's doing it willingly, and he's not gonna lie to you about oh I'm doing it for content and shit. He does say that a little bit, but he's not lying at the same time because he like without all that shit that gives like he's got nothing to do. So it's not really just for content. It's just for him to have something to do in the game as well. But he spends way too much as well, though. I don't know how I can't justify the amount he spends as well. Anyone that spends all this money is kind of just retarded. It's unnecessary. I mean, what can I say? Like, it's just even spending 300 a month or whatever is on a game, on one game. It's a bit yikes. A bit yikes. Like, can you imagine what you can buy for 50 grand? You could buy a lot of stuff for 50 grand. You could buy a house for 50 grand. And you're telling me you spent 50 grand on some virtual items and shit. Like I've spent quite a bit on Apex, but at the same time it's over time. It's not like, in a 6 month fucking period where you spent 50 grand. Like I've spent, here and there, like maybe in a week you spend 10, and then another week you spend 10, and take a break here and there. It's not that much, like. over time. But, fuck me. People spend that much on on FIFA as well, I think. Not 50 grand, but 10 grand, yeah, for sure. There's a lot of people out there that hit 10 grand a year on FIFA. It's ridiculous. A lot of rich people. And there's people who have spent loads of money into games like Summoner Wars. And that's why games are gonna keep being like this. Even games like Apex adopt things that games like gacha games are doing, like, strategies, marketing strategies and gambling stuff, like little things just to try and make more money. Packs. Every game wants to have packs so they can make millions. But yeah, back to what I was saying about this game. Like for me, I don't really feel like I need everything. I just need like one thing at a time, One thing to do at a time. Like right now, really and truly, I don't really need a character for a long time because I can do a lot of things. Like I do want Zhongli, but like I don't necessarily need it right now. Nah, I do want Zhongli though. I do need to pull Zhongli if the banner comes out again. But I'm not gonna spend. I don't know why I spent money on this game recently. I was just bored. It's not like I regret it because it's not that much, but I feel like it was unnecessary. I mean the primal gems anyway. The battle pass and the daily primal gems, I can justify that. That's fine. That's like that's like paying a subscription to the game, like a monthly subscription. But buying primal gems from the crystal top up, it's a bit much. I bought this one but the thing is, I bought it as well because the first time you buy it, you get bonus. So I got 6,000 for 6,500 or something. I wouldn't buy it again because you don't get a bonus. Like this one, you still get a bonus, but that's too much. And this one, you still get a bonus. I mean, the double bonus. Which means I've actually bought that one, that one, that one, and that one over time. I remember I bought this one because I wanted Hu Tao or something. And then I bought these ones when I was just bored. I don't think I'll buy the last one at any point. It's just too much. Never gonna need that much either. Like, well, I'm gonna spend fucking £80 on a weapon banner. Fuck that. I can just save primal gems for whatever I really want. Yeah, but you can kind of see why I kind of regret it. £45, a little bit much for just a child and a couple things, couple 4 stars and that. I think with that £45 I got 1 Rosaria, 1 Child, 1 Zinyan, 1 Fischl, and like 2 weapons. I don't know. Can't remember. But yeah. So yeah. I mean, it's not exactly a lot compared to 50 grand. But yeah. It's a bit unnecessary. There's no reason to do it. I just did it out of impulse, out of boredom. It's fun to wish, that's the thing. It's like, that's the problem, you know what I mean? You have to have restraint. Everybody wants to just be able to just do continuous wishes and keep seeing fucking wishes go by once in a while. But you can't do it. Same with FIFA packs and all of that. It's fun, it's exciting, whatnot. But it's just bad. It's bad to spend on it. And that's why these YouTubers are, you know, they're basically promoting it in a sense. Because they make you want to do it. See, I blame the YouTubers. I blame the YouTubers. They infected my brain with their fucking bullshit wishes and stuff. Seeing loads of wishes made me want to do some wishes probably. Yeah. Because they're the ones that are fucking recommended on my YouTube, that's why. I don't watch them because I fucking like them. I watch them because they're the only fucking ones I know. It's not like I'm bothered to go and search for other people. I just watch the ones that I see recommended, like, you know what I mean? Like I don't dislike them specifically, but I'm not a big fan of them necessarily. I disagree with the way they do shit, you know what I mean? Like Asian guy Genshin, he's alright. Like he's more real about it, you know what I mean? He'll just tell you straight up. That's just how he is, and you know that's just how it's gonna be. Like, but Tectone, he'll try and fucking say shit like, oh, you know, you shouldn't spend money on the game and da da da, and then he'll go and spend loads of money on the game. Like, you're just a whale, bro. And if you're gonna be a whale, just you know. Yeah, he does. I mean, he does say, you know, don't be like him and shit. So it's kind of fair enough. But I guess I don't have an issue with that side of it. Like, I do have an issue with him being annoyed at certain things, though. Like about how strong he is. That's just stupid. But I mean, I don't have a problem with what they do in a sense. Like, they can do what they want, but I disagree with it. But It's, it's not like I hate them for it, but I think it's pretty dumb, and I disagree with the way they're going about shit. They're spending way too much money on a game and just trying to justify it with fucking content and shit. Bro, play something else. Make videos on something else. There's plenty of things you can do. You're just making up excuses. That's the funny thing about Tectone as well. He said this is the I can quote him word for word saying something like, "This is not a full-time game. You can't spend all your time playing this game. That's why I play Mario Kart and all of this and da 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 da." And then, you spend that much money on this game and shit. It's not even a full-time game, like you said. And you say that you spend that money because you need it for the content and all of that. But you say it's not a full-time game and you play all these other games on stream and stuff. So how do you need it for the content if you know that your viewers are there because of you, because of the way that you are and shit? You're just lying, blood. You're lying to yourself and you're lying to everyone. But it's not like it's a personal issue that I have with him. You know what I mean? I still think he's an alright person. I just think he's a bit, yeah, I don't know. Don't know how to put it. Bit full of shit, I don't know. But he's alright. Just needs to stop spending so much money. And stop trying to justify it by saying it's for content. That's way too much money for content. How is there 5 people watching? Like, I'm just sitting here doing nothing. I've been doing nothing for like ages. Oh, it's gone back down to 3 people. I swear there's some bots joining my stream or something like. Anyway, like I said, I'm doing nothing. I'm gonna go off. I've been sitting here for so long that I've probably got 20 resin by now. Yeah. That 8 resin. How quick does this go up? I don't know. It goes up very slowly. That means I've been sitting there for quite a while. He gets a lot of money from, like, donations and all sorts of things. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not like he's losing money on the game. He's probably made double that or something, you know what I mean, in the time that the game has been out as well. But that's still money that he could have been saving. Like, he maybe, even 20 grand is a lot of money. But if you saved 30 grand, that is a lot of money as well. Do you see where I'm going? Like, he could have spent 10 grand on the game and still made loads of content, but he went all the way in. Like, he went super whale, giga whale, and spent 50 grand on this game almost, or about that much, you know what I mean? Which is just way too much, and you can't justify it. You can't say it's for content when it's that much money. Like, you could have spent 10 grand, 15 grand, but 50 grand? Come on now. How much money do you need for content? That's just a lie. You're just spending money just out of being a whale, just, addiction, like gambling addiction, shopping addiction, gambling addiction, whatever you want to call it. But you can't say it's for fucking content or because I'm a content creator, I can spend that much money. Like, no, you're just trying to justify it when it's not true. Like, it's not the real reason. Nobody's asking you to spend that much money. Although people on Twitch and stuff, they will. Like, but you can't listen to your Twitch chat. People on Twitch chat will tell you to keep wishing, no matter what. They'll just keep saying, no, do more. You can't listen to people like that. I saw it recently in a video, like, where some guy is like, he's already done like 50 wishes or something. And he's like, oh, okay. Guess can't get it today. And I see the chat and people are going, do more, do more. You can't listen to that though. That's just like children. That's literally children on Twitch, like literally 10-year-olds that are just saying, do it, do it. Well, you're gonna listen to 10-year-olds on Twitch? Come on now. Yeah, there's a lot of people on Twitch that give donations as well though. Rich kids and stuff, I don't know. Who knows? Rich people. They got a lot of money. Fucking people donating fucking like $50 like it's literally nothing. That's like a normal donation, you know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ, nowadays on Twitch with big streamers and shit, people donate like $50 like it's nothing. But I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna go to bed soon anyway. I'll message you.